Good morning, everybody. It's early for me. I know it may not be for everybody, but it is here. It is where I am. And yeah, I thought what better way to spend Saturday morning than to sip coffee, chat with some nice people, and play a math-based game. So we're going to keep it pretty simple now that we have Ascension 20 unlocked on all the characters. We're just going to be going one by one, as you do, and see if we can get some nice heart kills in. We're going to start with the Ironclad. So if anyone hasn't seen my last stream, basically interesting options. Oh no, we were on Ascension 19. So we started on Ascension 19 on the Ironclad, and we worked our way up to Ascension 20. I think I didn't one-shot Ascension 20, period, but we did, I think, one-shot it in the end on my second stream. Yeah, something like that. This is very interesting. So I don't have a lot of experience doing Ironclad on Ascension 20. I've read that he is the easiest character to basically kill the heart on a regular basis, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm not privy to all the different combos we can do and whatnot, and I don't have the exact power rankings of all the cards set in my mind, because what works on lower Ascensions doesn't always work on the higher Ascensions. Usually doesn't. A lot of deck types that you just can't quite do. Anyway, so our options right now, clearly between Common Relic and 250 gold, and I'm almost certainly going to take the 250 gold for 18 damage. In an ideal world, our Burning Blood will heal us up over the course of these first few fights, and hopefully at this shop we'll be able to pick up a nice relic to carry us into our Burning Elite. We can always call an audible here at this fork and go a different path. It would be nice to knock out our Burning Elite the first act, though. But generally, I'm going to keep it pretty slow today. Just take it easy. I'm going to block here. So we have 18 damage coming up, so we do have to strike. So we'll end up taking 2 damage here, but we'll get the kill now. So it was net plus 4 HP. We're already on our way. See shrug, take shrug is probably the call here. We want that. It was either that or anger, and I often kind of struggle with, do you take damage early on, or do you take skill-based cards? See, it's early. The old brain, it's still coming online. If you ever had a doubt. So the acid slime here is going to make us weak. So you're thinking, well, why don't you just bash the spike slime and then hopefully kill it next turn? That doesn't quite work. We'll have to strike this front slime. Take 2 in the process. We wouldn't have actually gotten the kill anyway. Is 18. But oh my goodness. 2 shrugs is actually really scary early on. I love 2 shrugs, but taking 2 skills potentially into the Lagavulin fight with no potions, I don't know. We may have to pick up some attack-based cards here just to make it through. We didn't get what I was hoping for. Feel No Pain allows us to make a lot of really nice deck archetypes, though, and gets us through the sentry fight having basically no attack damage. So that almost guarantees 1 out of 3 elites without fail. I can also pick up a fire potion to help us through the first elite. The real problem is if we run into like a Gremlin Knob or Lagavulin, and he happens to end up with plus max HP or even like a regen. or plated armor. Like, any of the options are all bad for us. This is looking like, unless we get something exceptional here, it's looking like we take the right fork. At least in my opinion. And I'm actually going to check for a different shop. There is one much, much later. And that might be what we end up doing here. I kind of like the Omamori. Let's see. So if we go right here, we have three events to go through. There's a good chance at like a Warped Tongs event that would be great with Omamori. If we happen to see Calling Bell, Omamori is fantastic. And this early in the game, there's a good chance that we'll be able to cash in on the 2 charges. So I'm liking it. The other 2 are probably just a no. Yeah, probably. Trip is also kind of interesting. I think there's a fair number of colorless cards that exhaust, so you could do a Feel No Pain toolbox combo. I'm really grasping at straws here because there's not much for us at this shop. Trip is interesting. You can do a really nice Trip kind of. So if you upgrade Trip to vulnerable to all enemies, I'm going to argue that this is, in most cases, this is better than a Thunderclap, which is a pretty common card to take for combos like Thunderclap Cleave, Thunderclap Whirlwind, all your usual suspects on AoE based damage on the Ironclad. So I actually kind of like Trip, though I don't really want it here. It also helps a lot when you get it upgraded against Act 2 elites, since there's a lot of, again, AoE based fights. I don't think we take it though. I've almost talked myself into it. I kind of want to. Instead, we're going to remove a defend with our 2 shrugs, and the fire potion is interesting. I'm going to pass in the fire potion. I think this was a pretty weak shop, honestly. Feel No Pain's excellent. Omamori is... Oh. Omamori is one of those delayed effect relics. Pick up a pen nib for a little bit of HP. Now the run's coming around. And this is basically why we took the Omamori to begin with. I forget how much we paid for the Omamori. I think it was like 150 to 175, something like that. We're gonna hopefully cash in the Omamori for 2 relics, and this is our first. Get a blood vial for even more healing. Excellent. I think our upgrades here are pretty weak for where we are in the game. We'll just do a bash to help us through these elites. We have the tools to deal with the sentries just in Feel No Pain. That fight's over. It's the other 2 that we need some kind of attack. I think the pen nib helps a lot with what we're looking at in those fights. Do I want to cycle? Yes, I do. Feel No Pain is only going to be good on the Ascender's Bane. Let's try to kill him. Yikes. So next turn, there's no shield, so there's a good chance we kill him. Oh, and we will take an Inflame as well. So the Jawworm fight wasn't bad, but it's still very slow. Okay, this is the ideal fight, and we have Feel No Pain immediately. Never mind. Disregard all commentary. Nothing else matters. Next turn is absolutely horrible. We have 1 single defend. You know, our ideal draw next turn is like defend Ascender's Bane. So our Feel No Pain gives us some block. It's going to be rough. Here on out, though. Here on out, we're good. You know, I say that, and then we're going to take 4 damage. Oh, bad order there. I totally forgot about Pen Nib. It's too early. I've got 4 relics, and I already can't keep track of them all. That's how early it is. Dude, perfect hand. Thank you. Beautiful hand. So what do we have coming up? We have a combat before our elite, so I don't really need to prep the Pen Nib or even try to do that here. Not that we have any attack cards to play, apparently. It's just turned into the sentry fight waiting room. Are you serious? Actually gonna take damage. Woe is me. Got my order wrong again. Alright, Ancient Tea Set's very nice. And a Fiend Fire. Fiend Fire's quite good with our Feel No Pain thing that we have going on. We'll just take it. Yikes. So we have Blue Candle on top of having a charge of Omamori. It's just bad. There's one combo that I really like with Blue Candle, and it's only one. Well, there's 2. If you have the Pain Curse, it's nice. But if you happen to have Centennial Puzzle as well as Blue Candle, you can technically play your Ascender's Bane Curse, take 1 damage, and draw 3 cards to proc your Centennial Puzzle if you happen to have not taken damage yet in the fight. This is a Sapphire Key basically every time, though. I was kind of thinking about transforming a card. I think we just upgraded the Fiend Fire, though. Fiend Fire, we're guaranteed to run into the Gremlin Knob or Lagavulin in our next elite fight, so having a heavy hitting attack like Fiend Fire is going to carry us through. Oh, we have the kill. I don't think we just kill this one, so we can Inflame Bash the middle one, take it off the field, but I think we actually kill or damage the last louse instead. We do like a shrug bash. We could even shrug strike if we happen to draw another strike. I think that is better. 3 strikes yet to draw. I don't think we end up hitting the front louse though. Do it that way. And this is why we draw. So the middle louse wasn't guaranteed to buff or debuff that next turn, so getting the last one within strike range was the most important thing. The bash, right? Probably cycle through our deck, and then at that point the nice Fiend Fire should get the kill. Bad Pen Nib again. There, I think it's just Fire Potion here. It's fire potion, or we choose to take what, 19 damage? Yeah, 19 damage. And I don't like that. There's the Centennial puzzle I was talking about. See how it's gonna be. I get it. We do have a few things to dual wield here, though. I don't think I'm going to take it yet. This might be a pass. I tried Burning Pact the other day. It was okay. It kind of works with our Feel No Pain synergy thing. It thins out our deck. It cycles through. I kind of like it. I just haven't come around to it completely yet. And I'm worried if we take a Burning Pact while we have Fiend Fire, we're just going to exhaust our whole deck. I'm going to pass for now. We are upgrading something. I think it's just in flame. Ooh. So this shop is much, much better. We have a juicy shockwave that we could pick up. We could also just take the +1 strength. We have, that would be +4 strength in our deck already. I would like that a lot, actually, with our going into our second act elites. With just a cleave, could help get through those fights. Clockwork Souvenir, we don't have anything that debuffs us right now. And we actually have an Ancient Potion now. So stacking that doesn't seem necessary. Additionally, we could do like a Veyra Pommel Strike for some cycle. Shockwave is our only form of weakness, though. We don't have enough gold. All right. I'll be honest, it's not even 9 o'clock here yet on a Saturday. I'm not running the numbers. We're like, it's rough approximations at best. That is Saturday morning summed up for me personally. Right. The Guardian. We have much that exhausts outside of Fiend Fire. Sender's Bane, Fiend Fire again, but I kind of want to not draw it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And try to make a really, really smart Fiend Fire play here. Keyword is try. This feels pretty smart. It's not the Pen Nib Dream, but it does thin our deck out with the 2 defends. Yeah, I think we just do it here. Get rid of the strike as well. Yes. Not to sound too cocky, but I think the Guardian fight on the Ironclad just feels so much easier than some of the other classes. Especially, like, even with +4 strength. I mean, we're not exactly struggling here. He says right before he dies. I mean, I mean, almost. There. That's totally fine. We're good. We'll take an Impervious for a little bit of block. I do like the Fear Potion here more than the Essence of Steel, which isn't going to do too much for us. Ancient Potion has quite a few uses in the second act, so we'll hang on to that. Oh my. Oh my. I think on the Ironclad, you see the eye, you take the eye. It is what it is. We don't have a lot of 2-cost stuff. We have some. We have some. Yeah, we'll just do it. And we'll just pick up, you know, like 6 or 7 bludgeons, and we'll just one-shot the heart. I'm both looking for events in the second act. Hoping to cash in on our Omamari charge. But I don't... So the left... Excuse me. The left-hand path has 3 elites, but it's a bit spooky. And there's no events. It's pretty much straight combat. We can choose to go to a shop where we probably won't be able to buy anything. Maybe remove a strike at this point, or a defend. We actually only have 17 cards as well. So I like this late shop. The path to that shop is not very good. It doesn't have the momentum or tempo that we need. Yeah, this is a struggle for me. I think I'm gonna go down the middle. We'll kind of split the difference. There's four events. There's a fair number of second act events that we're looking. We also have the blood vial if we want to become one bitey boy. Pick up the bites for free without having to sacrifice any max HP. I was really hoping to pick up the Warp Tongs event though with the Omamori. We go through like four events in the first act. I tried. I really did. I think missing the 3 elite path on this act is probably fine, considering how many relics we were able to pick up in the first act. The combats would assist us in getting heavy cost cards, though. That is the only downside to avoiding those combats. Oh, the Guardian's our boss. I don't know if I said that. We certainly don't have the scaling that I'd like to get through that fight. Oh, dude, it's Community Day in Pokemon Go. Well. I don't know how many of you still play Pokemon Go, but I do. An EX raid pass today as well. Not to flex on chat too hard. Fiendfire is 3? Is our Fiendfire 3? Hopefully we'll get Fiendfire again with our Centennial Puzzle. And Pen Nib, I was going to say. Well, let's do the free stuff first, and then we'll look at numbers, because free is free. So at best we have a strike for 10 damage. Free Fiendfire? Not what that is. Yeah, let's take the hit. Oh, 7-day streak. Catching that Rattata. There's a clothesline. Third shrug is very nice. I think I'm going to take the clothesline. We don't currently have a means to weaken enemies. We had an option to. We had a shop in the first act that had a shock wave that I passed on. Regrets? Maybe. I actually like this path more now that I look at it, because we can call an audible here or here, depending on how this fight goes, and still go along this 3 lead path if we pick up something really nice. Leave is actually more than 11 as well. Oh. Chosen wants to give us a free fight, and I am happy to take it. There's a chance we don't kill him next turn. If Snecko does us dirty, which may have happened. Yeah. No. No, we got it. That was close. I had a long difficult relationship with Snecko Eye, and I used to play almost exclusively the silent. And Snecko Eye and the silent, I don't know. It's tough to pick up those big. Baylor, my friend, good morning. It's tough to pick up those big 2 costs. Oh wait, I got the finger now. Hold up. Let me give you one back. It's difficult to pick up those 2 cost attacks on the silent. So getting Snecko Eye, and even though you got the extra draw, it never felt quite right to me. But now we got some things. A heavy blade with Inflame. It costs 2. It does damage. We'll try it. I love the cool guy Baylor emote with the sunglasses. Someday I too will have more than 3 emotes, and I can do lots of fun things. I don't know, man. My heart's in the waffle, though. It's so bad it's good, you know? Oh, I'm about at refill territory here on my coffee. I might have to step away for a second. So we picked up a clothesline and a heavy blade. We still lack the AoE I'd like to deal with a lot of these boss fights. Or not boss fights, elite fights. Take my first path towards those elites. I'm really thinking about it. Some turn 1. Well, Fiendfire is super overkill here. I also... Oh. Order. I also hope Snecko is kind. It has not been my friend in the past. We're rebuilding our relationship together. This is couples counseling that Snecko and I are going through right now. A little bit of exposure therapy. The kill. I don't have like a feed would be nice. We can set up a lot of kills that way. Just kill. So Sword Boomerang is a super interesting card to me because everybody says it's terrible, but I kind of struggle with that a little bit. So we have 4 strength gain. So this is 7 times 4 for, well, a random cost. I guess we have to take that into consideration now. Maybe the fact that it's to random enemies makes it a little bit bad. We picked up the Impervious, so I don't know how much we need the True Grit. Though we have the True Grit Feel No Pain combo. We will do that. Now we choose a shop that we can't really pick up too much stuff in. I mean, maybe a nice attack card we could choose. Maybe like a common relic we could afford. We've seen a lot of the good early common relics in shops already, though. So this is where we're going to see our Red Skull and not be able to afford it. Be very sad about it. It's too early in the day to be sad about things. Especially Slay the Spire thing. I think we test the resolve of Snecko, maybe. Got 1 vote left. My heart is also, like, I'm just drawn to this path. A moth to the flame. I cannot resist. Like just killing the Chosen here. It's perfect. We get 1 proc or 1 damage for our Centennial Puzzle. Draw all the things. Somehow I'm still sad about it. Not great. We're fine. We're not going to take any damage or anything, but I really thought we'd get a full kill here with our Fiend Fire. You gotta press that button or nothing happens. All right, so we've got 1 more fight until our elites. So gonna try to stack Pen Nib as best as I can. I think this is a pass. I got an 820 heart kill with Iron Chad yet. You know, I have not. And honestly, I haven't gotten very close. But I also just got Ascension 20, I think, on my last stream. So I've done like maybe 2 A20 heart runs on the Ironclad. You're rooting for this. Well, that's maybe all it'll take. We'll see. I don't know. I still feel a little bit... I know that I've read many things that say the Ironclad is the easiest character to get the 820 heart kills on. So I'm looking forward to that because I could use some wins. But I still don't entirely know what I'm doing. It's close. We're close. We'll get there. But it's not like a confidence thing. No. We've got some good pieces. We can build around this. And I also want Snecko to be kind. So I can learn to love it again. Maybe the problem is we have like way too many one-cost cards that I picked up early. I mean, we had a really nice deck going before Snecko. I mean, if we hadn't seen Snecko, it wouldn't have been the worst thing ever. This is my point. But this is a lot of twos. Even though, I mean, come on. Something other than this. I think it's fine. I just don't... We won't be able to stack our Pednib, which was really hoping to do here. A little bit. A little bit. We're on 2. Ooh, beautiful Immolate right before our 3 elite fights in a row. Before I start this fight, I'm going to quick fill my cup of coffee. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, friends, I am back. So I guess the question is, do we just play Impervious and kind of kick the can down the road a little bit? We do have some wounds coming in, but we're not being made weak or vulnerable. So the fact that we're passing on our cleave isn't actually a huge deal here. Though it would be nice. I think this is the play. We can absolutely kill one. I really want to immolate. So that's 35. We would have to use our Fear Potion to kill one. Or like this last slaver. What was that, 15? Not the math, come on. 15 plus 37, 40, 50, yeah. So that would kill the last slaver. Then we would end up taking 21 damage. And lose our Fear Potion. The Fear Potion I was hoping to use on the Book of Stabbing. That was the real target for the Fear Potion, but we may just have to do it here. Otherwise, we're made vulnerable. So it's not really a choice, and we don't really have the option to not kill the last slaver here unless we want to take a ton of damage. And we don't exactly have a lot of defensive cards coming up. At best, we have a Shrug and Defend. So we have to kill him here. And maybe proccing the Centennial Puzzle by taking 21 damage is okay. I think in the end, Immolate, like we had to play Immolate there just to get out of this fight in some amount of time. Here's our weakness coming in. Oh, perfect. Perfectly calculated with the pen nib as well. Like the Evolve. What's our boss again? The Guardian. Doesn't particularly help against the Guardian, but I like it nonetheless. If we are going to the heart, I like an Evolve. Against the Act 4 elites, if you happen to pull the Evolve early, I can help get you through that second turn. Where you draw the burns. Yes. Okay. So our next fight is either going to be Book of Stabbing or the Gremlin Leader. Kind of just generally like upgrading Immolate. It helps with almost all floor fights. I mean, it's just a great card. And it's 28 damage. So it's you're never sad to really play Immolate, even if it is a single enemy. Love, love, love that card. Speak the devil's name. But Immolate's even better than our Heavy Blade, our Clothesline. It's better than everything. You know, the other thing, we're maybe looking to stack our potion belt a little bit. That could help us a lot going into the next act and maybe the hearts if we happen to get there. 24, you say? Pick up a bronze scales for our troubles. That is a point. That is a fact. Searing Blow does say 2 cost. Does the law of Snecko apply? Your 2 cost card you're given is not great. Now, I was thinking about Metallicize, and Metallicize with Snecko Eye. Metallicize is already slow. We only have 3 energy, so if it's anything higher than 1, we never play it. If it's free, great. If it's 1, you know, I think this is probably just a pass. Hey, the Red Skull I mentioned earlier. We've been doing great on our HP, though, with the Blood Vial and Burning Blood. Even after these, excuse me, elite fights, we're basically full HP. So the left path was the right path. We have a Book of Stabbing with extra HP. Very spooky. So we do full block already. I think I like the clothesline for next turn. I think next turn is the big attack turn, so I want him to be weakened. We don't have a ton of defense coming up outside of Impervious. I think it's clothesline for sure. And I want to get my heavy flame, or inflame down. Heavy flame. Sometimes I wonder. Oh. Really? Only 15% chance that it's 24? Anecdotally, of course. But it just always feels like it's way higher than that. Maybe it's because that's the turn that I always kind of panic on. Wonder if I can survive. Next turn is 100% 24. Good. Good stuff. Well, if next turn is 100% 24, I'm gonna think if I can proc my Centennial Puzzle. We can, but I do want to get my bash down as well. Because we could do defend, defend, take 5, proc Centennial Puzzle, draw through all of this junk. Then like we only have strike left to play. And I don't like that. Choices. Oh, the reference sheet. I remember the last time I opened the reference sheet and thought to myself, I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look at that a little bit closer next time. Next time never really came, though. It's a lot of information. Do this. I hate it, but I think we need to practice Centennial Puzzle just to draw through all this offense. I feel good about my decision. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I like this a lot. I think my problem with a blank document like this, like at a certain point in life, you have to realize how you learn and retain information if you're gonna be successful in an academic environment or what have you. And I just know myself. I will sit here, I could read this Excel document up and down, and within an hour, it's basically all gone. Like I have to learn by doing and like seeing it. I'm totally visual. So just seeing numbers and things like that, like I need like when I read scientific papers, I just go straight to the figures. And I know a lot of people do that because that's where all the information is anyway, but that's the only way I can read a scientific paper is like, okay, abstract, figures, done. Morning, Mr. Zatissimo. I suppose it's, hold on, +6, 330 over there. I hope you're well. We're doing pretty well over here. We picked up a Snecko Eye, so this is the find the 2 cost stuff deck. But yeah, it's been going well. We're on this fun little 3 elite path. This is our Flaming Elite. We ran into the Book of Stabbing with extra HP. Caffeine. The caffeine is working its way through. It's crossing the nice blood-brain barrier. It's making its way. We're doing this. And I'd kind of like to get this defend down. Yikes. $25, you say? Well, my impervious. It's quickly getting out of hand. This is fine. Yeah, so we have our pen nib. Let me see here. We have 6 cards. 6 times 100 or 28 is more than 109. We're good. Got a self-forming clay as well. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block. This is the one. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin it. Just tell me what to do, man. Just tell me where to click. I want to click headbutt. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, yeah. It's all downhill. Tell me about headbutt and Snecko Eye. Is it a bad get? You lose too much value. It allows us to pull back our Immolate, our Impervious, maybe even our Fiend Fire if we don't happen to play it. I like it here. Ah, copy of Corruption. So I'll pull back the curtain. I'll reveal the wizard. I have never had a successful Corruption run, and I know it's supposed to be the thing on the Ironclad. It's never worked for me. Yeah. All right, man. I like it. I think it has the utility we need. Take Corruption over literally any other card. It's good, man. This is the advice I need. I think I like the extra weakness here, or the heavy... actually, the True Grit, maybe. I think our problem against the Guardian is going to be killing it before it kills us. I know. Sounds like an obvious statement. But I'm trying to see here how we kill the Guardian. +2 damage. I'm surprised at how little I've been able to play the Feel No Pain. I had taken it pretty early on. It was the 3rd card we picked up. Or no, not the 3rd card. Yeah, it was the 3rd card. Knowing how good it is. And it hasn't done too much for us yet. But, you know, at the same time, we're also killing a lot of these fights before we need the Fiend Fire Feel No Pain combo. Blade. Spooky. I think we have enough built-in strength to where maybe this makes sense. We'll see. If all goes well, we can always upgrade the Feel No Pain in a minute. Noxel, good morning. Hope all is well where you are. It's good over here, man. It got super cold super fast though. I swear, like 2 weeks ago it was 80 degrees and now it's 35 this morning. It's so cold. Get me out of here. I get a disarm and upgraded clothesline, a cleave. only on 23 cards. I typically like the disarm. I think the disarm against the heart is also very good, I think. I don't think it's good against the Guardian. Try it. Dude, fall is also my favorite season, but it's just gone. We got like 2 weeks of fall here at most, where you're outside and you're in your sweatshirt or whatever, and it's just nice. You get the nice crisp feel. It's just gone. It's over. Suddenly winter, like mid-October. I hate it. Anyway, that's my weather talk for the day. We have the kill. No, we don't. Yes, no, we don't. Down. Well, we got the Feel No Pain down, so adding all of these dazed cards into our deck is not the worst thing ever. I would like to kill the Cultist before we deal with this debuff. However, we lack the means. There's one shy. So maybe in that instance, it's better just to get the Inflame down to guarantee. Well, I guess this guarantees the kill more than the Inflame for next turn. And we have Bronze Scales. Never mind. All is well. It's fine. All right, our pen nib is gone. Think about if we stack it a little bit. We have the kill, right? 21, 30, plus at least 2. Pen nib on 3. Not great, but we are basically full HP, so Baylor's advice of proccing Red Skull just did not happen. Straight up did not even try. Nice. So we'll cash in on our last Omamori charge here. We picked up Omamori very early in the run in Act 1. We can't look at. And it was at a shop. So our Niao's Lament gift that we picked, or not Niao's Lament, Niao's gift that we picked was 18 damage for 250 gold. And we went to an early shop and there wasn't much. We picked up an Omamori to cash in on it later. The first thing we got from Omamori, I think, was Pen Nib. And now is a Mummified Hand. Excellent. We have powers. That is, you know, option B on proccing Red Skull is just have the Guardian do it for us. I like that. Almost guaranteed. I think we will do the Feel No Pain now. We'll want it eventually. Let's do it now. We do have 5 energy. Hey, that's the Ironclad's MO. He uses health as a resource. It's super fun. It's way different than the other classes. Now that I just started doing these 820 heart rotations, it's really interesting when you, I don't know if you can think back to when you first start doing them, but you really have to like switch your way of thinking between all the different characters. They're so well designed. They just do different things so well. They're defend free. Boy. suppose we could headbutt our clothesline back. We won't need the impervious for next turn. Most likely. Let's draw first. No, actually, you know what? We could use it for this turn. It's a waste, though. So we could do the old headbutt shrug combo to draw anything from our discard pile, which I don't think we need. It's something better. It's not better. Hey, I needed that. Alright, only 8 damage incoming. Wait. Alright. So Feel No Pain was free, and then Strike was free. We draw Cleave, actually, that's perfect. This is Fiend Fire. Probably not. Oh, and Nib though. So we get Immolate back from this one. Oh yeah, it was totally on purpose. I mean, we probably just do the Fiend Fire, right? It's a lot of nice cards to burn, though. It feels weird to me. How do we kill him after this? Just like strike him, cleave him, headbutt him. This is certainly where I struggle on the Ironclad a little bit. We'll see what happens. I guess now our goal is just to kill the automaton as soon as possible. Well, we don't die. We're totally fine. Okay. I don't think we kill here, though. Or do we? Yes, we do. Interesting. Ooh, there's limit break for our scaling as well. Yes. Yes. All right, we got the bird cage. We got Pandora's box. And a tiny house. I know. The box. you, you don't understand. Like, I think it's Pandora's box. I think it is. But you don't understand how mean Pandora's box has been to me over my last 2 streams. It has ruined so many runs. But the box plus Snecko Eye, like, what could possibly go wrong? Just give me big 2 cost anything, and we're fine, right? Oh, he's done it. Oh, he's done it. We found it. Oh, in the most unexpected of places, we've got corruption. When the game just wants you to win. Our first boss is the Dancing Donut and Deca. What do we need? We just need recall. So I think we're good on the key pieces. We have 411 gold, and I like this late shop, but I also like this early shop. Why shop later when you could shop now? Sorry, that's the American in me speaking. That's the capitalist society coming out of me. Why shop later when you can shop now? There's a sale. Oh my. We have like Mummified Hand, we've got the Shrug It Off, we've got so many good things here. The Hemokinesis, I feel like these were really weak pickups, but the nice thing is that it can proc Centennial Puzzle for us. Yeah. Oh, the Sentinel. Yeah. Got some nice things. I think the nuance to corruption, the thing that trips me up just a little bit is, like, how do you not just burn your whole deck? You know, you kind of have to, like, I feel like you have to kind of phase it appropriately. Otherwise, you just kill yourself. We're going to this early shot, by the way. You do just burn the deck. All right. Well. So I hear you play corruption. This is free. This is free. This is free. I don't think we need to do that. Let's see. Oh. Yes, we just win. Good deck. Good deck. Full HP, 4 potions too. That's pretty nice. Do Perfected Strike? Question mark? Oh my. 425 gold and a dream. I am kind of on a 3 elite path right now. Yeah, Shrug is basically an instant take, right? It's on sale. Just take it. Every single copy of Shrug you see. We just need the bottle, whatever, the bottle that gives you the power in your opening hand. Tornado? I feel like that sounds like a slippery slope, because you can assume all your skills are 0 cost until corruption is at the bottom of your deck. Which, yeah, that could happen. I guess I shouldn't be so pessimistic about it, but game has changed me. Sling of Courage does not work on the heart. It would help on the Act 4 elites, though. Oh, I hate this bug. Bug drives me crazy. So if you right-click the relics, the tooltip goes away unless you hover over it with your mouse and then let go of right-click, and now it stays. I hate it. See, now it's there, but if you just right-click it. Anyway, hopefully that's fixed. I don't know what broke it, because the game hasn't been patched since July. Oh. I also like, I just like it all. We could buy both Anchor and Regal Pillow. We are hitting a late shop as well. I'm just trying to consider, like, what do we want to see there that we don't see here? And we don't actually... So the last shop is a choice. Either we take a third elite or the shop. And I kind of want to hit just this last elite to pick up more relics. So that's kind of what I'm struggling with. I might just do like a Sling of Courage, and then... Regal Pillow's so good here too. It's a tough one. I'm gonna do this. I want the relics. Oh, please, take my hemokinesis. Thank you, thank you. Fight. Reward. Rare relic. I'm gonna take a quick 30 seconds and fill my cup. More Saturday morning coffee. I'll be right back. I brought my kitty, but he's not much of a lap cat. He's a bit camera shy. He hates when I farm him out for likes on the internet. Come on, boy. Good boy. All right. He's his own independent creature, and you can't make him do anything. What are we doing? Are we fighting this? I think we're fighting this. We handled one so easily. I think we handled two just as easily. Question mark? Well, we have the things. You have the things. Oh my. Yes. Yes. And I guess at this point you have to ask the question, like, how much thought do you even have to put into this anymore? Like, is this determined to be just on autopilot at this point? Like, just call it good? Wasn't even oh, the shovel is our rare relic. Searing blow +1. But now we can dig for even more relics. So, you know, in some sense, we can do two things. We can go to extra campfires now in lieu of... Wait. Oh, we can do... Fine. This is a better path. I was looking at this one. We could do a dig. Elite, dig, elite, recall? We'll see. Need more power. Yeah, so I guess it's a question of, we have a fair number of relics already. Like, what gives us the most amount of power at this point to make it through the heart fight? It's either going to be cards. Well, you can do both, but cards or relics. You know, what is our primary power source at this point that we're looking for? And I guess that's where I don't entirely know the answer, to be honest. Yes. Yeah, that's the question. We can get nice things like fossilized helix from digging. I mean, you can get dead branch from digging. You can get all types of relics outside of boss relics, I think, from the shovel. I don't think there's any real caveats to that. Well, I guess specific event relics too. And to be honest, we haven't seen the dead branch yet, so maybe digging and forcing our way through to find that relic in particular, if we can get it, is our primary source of a damage. Yes. We didn't need to do that. I'll kill one of these guys that's gaining strength. You okay, bud? Sad meow. Sad meow. This is actually... So the limit break actually allows us to hit this this breakpoint on cleave to kill this front Darkling. Add a card. I think the armaments is interesting, though I don't think it really helps us get to what we need. Ooh. Yeah, we probably just want to start with Immolate in our opening hand. Maybe if we had a bag of prep, Fiendfire would be really interesting. I'm going to go with the Immolate. This is actually the fight in particular that I had in mind when I was taking the Immolate. Do we ever evolve? I don't think we need the evolve. Rather have damage. We haven't even needed this potion belt and these 4 potions. That speaks a lot to the power of this run, I think. It's just how easily we're making it through these fights on full HP. And that's not to say it'll be that way forever, of course. But it's been going really well. Just go for the kill here. I don't know if we have it. And time has passed, but it is still too early for me to do math. Got him. Got a pantograph, because why not? Kind of undoes our Regal Pillow in a sense. That's the reason why why did I take the Regal Pillow? We haven't needed to rest at all. I can't tell you why I did that. That seems like a mistake. It was either that or anchor, or just wait for the last shot. Probably the anchor is correct. Take spot weakness for a little bit of scaling. Let's keep digging. The Chuzu bracelet is not what we're looking for. Super late toxic egg is not what we're looking for. I think I'm gonna recall here. I don't think we're gonna struggle through these two elite fights, but I don't want to take the risk. Well, we have Pantograph now. We're recalling anyway. I'm just gonna do it. Just play it as safe as can be. Good hit, good hit. I think. This, I think. Heavy Blade or Immolate. Let's just do Immolate. They both guarantee the kill, I think, at this point. And we have taken damage. Is that the first time on Act 3 that we've actually taken damage here? It's been going very well. Interesting. So with the power through, we have Fiend Fire and Evolve. So the wounds aren't really even that bad. They're actually a help in some instances. So Impervious is Impervious. And we have Corruption. So we're only ever going to be able to play Power Through probably once. Let me just do the Impervious. Honestly, that doesn't do too much for us at all. The War Paint basically gave us +3 block. And shrug it off. It's fine. And I like our potions. Yes. Guess we do have Brutality. I'm thinking if we play Corruption, we can't play Immolate as well. But we'll see. Oh, we have Sentinel. Never mind. Our biggest hit yet. Next fight is the Elite, so let's stack and nib if we can. So we have the kill with Fiend Fire pretty much right off the bat. But we do have it, right? We have... I think we have it. I don't. We have it. Black Potion is interesting. Perfected Strike, no. Wild Strike, no. Sure. No. We lose HP from cards, right? Oh, we have Hemokinesis, I guess. Yeah, that's not good enough. Skip on that. And then I think I do want the Block Potion over maybe just Speed Potion. We'll save our gold for Act 4. Ah, beautiful opening hand. We have a nice, kind Reptomancer who's going to choose to summon instead of attacking us here. Thanks, Reptomancer. You draw a Centennial Puzzle here. I like that. We're not close enough to the kill. $16 times 5. We have 50 plus 30 is 80 damage. Let's bring back the Immolate. Or we do this. Just in case. It looks scary, but we're fine. Fine. A molten egg. No. This is not what we need. I do like the uppercut a lot. 2 cost, comes upgraded. Thanks, Molten Egg. Pommel Strike is also interesting because it gives us some cycle, which we need. But I like applying Weak and Vulnerable to the heart potentially. Ooh. Shrug it off? Because shrug it off? Yes. And I think we hold. Do have Pommel Strike again. Blood Potion? Blood Potion is good. I guess at this point we could get rid of our Explosive Potion, maybe for the Blood Potion, just to guarantee that. Flex Potion. How much are Flex Potions? Are they in the 50 gold range? Or are they more expensive? I feel like they're under 60 usually. About 55. You know, I've suggested this before. I'll suggest it again. I think it would be really interesting if you could sell your potions at the shop for, you know, like maybe a third of their value, just to help cross some breakpoints that you may be missing. It'd be an interesting value decision and allow you to do things with potions that are otherwise not quite as useful. Just a little bit, not full value, and I even think maybe even maybe half value, maybe like a third to a half. It'd be an interesting mechanic. I don't think we need the explosive. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Dead branch. Ugh. Art of War. Well, you know, we tried. What did we dig like 3-4 times there? We tried. Pen nib is not close. Limit break for 1? I think we might. We probably don't draw into limit break again before the fight's over. This is my guess. So, bad order. Yes. I think we do bash. Just for damage at this point. It's very similar in damage to the Hemokinesis. I think I do blow the disarm as well. So why not? We have Evolve down. Yeah, okay. We went through most of our cycle there, though. $16 block. Bad order. I think we hang on to the Fiendfire for when we have a few more cards in hand. Which part of my brain is telling me not to play Brutality? The silent part, I think. The defect part? The silent part. The defect has some mechanics where taking damage is good. The silent, I don't think does. I think it's the silent part. I realize is a bit of maybe a double entendre or something. I don't know, man, I'm trying. There's something about trading 1 HP for 1 card draw. Evolved. Ooh, bad pen nib lineup. This is 30 times 5? I'm gonna say it's probably better just to hit Deca here. Maybe not. I was off on my block. Did not get the kill. Yes, the brutality thing, I was not thinking about self-forming clay. That's the real issue here. It makes total sense now that I think about self-forming clay. We have 24. Unless we play the mummified hand game. Yeah, I'm thinking. Hey, look, we played brutality. Good card. Oh, we didn't get it, did we? We're in the same situation. Oh, no, we did. We did. Disregard. Proceed. Flava Flav. Let's play brutality. It's a good card. Order. Order. Play 6 cards. 1. A 2. 3. This is 12. I think we knock him over here, though. Yes. Next turn, we're trying up to 4 Shrug-It-Offs. Yeah, let's do this. I have 1 burn in our deck so far. I think we still play the Evolve, though. Ooh. What do we have left? Play Havoc? And shrug a little bit. I'm wondering if we get the kill. We won't have Pen Nib, never mind. I was wondering if we got the kill. If we headbutted back Fiendfire. Havoc Fiendfire kills? Does it? Wow. 72 each? That's wild. So good. So good. This is way easier than the Silent. You just pick up Snecko Eye and Corruption and you're like good to go. I think the deck is fine. I think we want to dig for Dead Branch. For sure there. Maybe we get like an old coin right before the shop. Live the dream. I mean, with this many relics, odds are good. Oh. Thanks. Thanks for the tornado in a bottle. Ooh-wee. What can we even afford here? Please waffle spam in the chat, please. Yeah, we can't buy it. The value. It's too much value. It's so good. Just so good. We didn't get our evolve down, so we're drawing a bunch of junk this next turn. We do have Immolate coming back, which is maybe a bad call. We'll see. This turn sucks. Dude, the order. My bad. My bad. Don't say it. I know. Missed 3 strength there. This is bad. 43 plus 27 or 89? Wait, do we have it? Is 106? We don't have it. Kills the shield. And then we automatically turn around. That's right. That's what I was missing. Okay. I was worried about taking so much extra damage, but I guess it's a good thing we have Pantograph. All right, well, we got the lantern. Stack the pen. That would have been smart. I don't want to talk about it. Lantern's nice. You take another clothesline. I don't know if we need it. We have 2 forms of weakness already. Yeah, we have a clothesline. Maybe I like it. I think I like it. I think I like it. I wanna make sure we have it. This actually reminds me. So I'm not a partner with Twitch. I'm an affiliate with Twitch. And they just I think it was this last week, they rolled out this thing in Twitch where affiliates can now play ads. Like you have the button that you can press to play ads. And I think in the email or something that I read, they were like, okay, you can do this, but it's a bad idea to play ads right before like the boss fight. Be like, okay, stick around for 3 minutes while these ads roll. And I was just like thinking of all the people who have 4 viewers and they're spamming them with ads or whatever. Take the beat of death for self-forming clay. So that's a strategy. We have so many potions though, actually, yeah, I think that's smart because we don't want to burn our Shrug-It-Offs. So true. That button is so useless. Unless you have thousands of viewers. It's so pointless. Yeah, Centennial Puzzle is procced. Honestly, we can't even do that much here. It's kind of a weak turn for us. We got the corruption, the corruption down. But beyond that, this is a sad turn. So this is, as I've learned, spend 3 HP to gain 3 block. Seems good. By God, he's learning. Oh, we actually gained a little bit more than that. 6 block. Right. 45 coming in. I do want to get our evolve down. It would make something free. and it's guaranteed to make something that applies weakness free, which I think is worthwhile. We don't take damage here regardless. Well, maybe we do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I stopped myself. And saving the impervious for the next time around, if there is a next time around. Probably will be. Seems good too. Yes. On scales with the casual 45 as well. Ooh. So we can feel no pain. Fiend fire here. Is it worth it to save the disarm so we can remove the positive strength later? I think the strength gain is static, so whether the heart is at negative or 0, it still gains the same amount. So applying it now, I don't think has an effect. It doesn't matter. Oh, dude, today I learned. Always something more to learn in Slay the Spire. This is better. We have the red skull. Very nice. A little sad we don't have... Yeah, where's our limit break? I don't really want to play the Havoc because we all have all these nice Shrug-It-Offs coming up. There's so many things in here, like spot weakness. Yeah, we still have all these potions to go through too. This is good. Ooh, delicious. Order. Order is important. Yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're good. I actually really love how everybody's just like, you got it. Just don't mess it up. Like, just don't do anything. Just, you got it. I'm taking it real slow. Like, we're taking it, we're just chill. It's all good. My only concern right now is that the heart is not even at half HP. Yeah, we're for sure bashing. And then I think we're saving the... Are we saving the Fear Potion? Use one of our Impervious here as well. Hang on to these guys. Interesting draw. Well, the heart is not weak yet, so we can apply weakness. Yeah, this is free. And we have Havoc as well, so maybe we Havoc into something useful. Yeah, we'll use our Fear Potion and things, and we'll use our Blood Potion after we play our attacks to make sure we get the strength bonus from Red Skull. We have things. This is not that bad. Oh, we should actually Fear Potion first. And also keep an eye on Pen Nib here. I don't think we get a good Nib, do we? Not unless Havoc plays Hemokinesis, I think. And all is saved. Okay, we're good. Next turn, we draw some junk. I think I'm going to apply more weakness. So the heart is weak. No, it removes the debuff. Let's just immolate. We take 4, we're fine. This is fine. $102 damage. Yes. All right. So we should have it. I mean, this is it. We draw all offense next turn. We've got all these potions though. Feeling good, feeling fine. Do 4 damage. Yes. So this is it, right? This is it. The one. Oh my goodness. It is done. It took almost 2 hours, but we did it. So that's it for me. That's I think I've killed the heart on all 3 characters now. That was easy. Dude. That was crazy. We dug so hard for that dead branch though. So in addition, I've also never had Corruption Dead Branch. And I get it. It makes sense in my mind. That sounds amazing. Someday, oh, beta card art. Someday that will happen. That was a really fun one. That was pre-caffeine too. That was unexpected. Oh, either my alerts are broken or I just didn't hear them. Thank you guys for the follows. That was like 45 minutes ago. But thank you. If you're still here. Okay. Anyway. Dude, Founders Badge alert. All right. Just glad you're all here. First in the chat, first in our hearts. It is done. Yeah, I remember, I think at this point, now that I'm an expert and have killed the heart on all three characters, I would argue that the Silent, my favorite, is probably the hardest to get heart kills on. I have tried so hard, and it just feels like I'm ramming my head against the wall to kill the heart on the Silent. It's a struggle sometimes. The Defect is pretty fun, but man, the Silent it's tricky for me. I don't really know why. Have I played the Watcher yet? I have not. I'm one of the few people who are not on the beta branch. And it's primarily because I want the character to be, you know, done in a sense the first time I play it. I've watched other people play it a little bit, but not enough to have a grasp on the character. It seems very complicated with the stances and things like that. So I'm kind of saving it. I'm saving it, and when it's released, I'll in a sense be going in blind. So anyone who comes in and watches at that point can watch me struggle my way through and learn. But I've noticed, especially this last week, they must be ramping up to get the character out. Man, they were patching the beta branch every other day with balances and things like that. So I was checking out those patch notes this last week. It's interesting. I really love what they've done with some of the relics. I love that White Beast statue is a common relic now. It seems super, super strong if you can pick it up just in a chest or against an elite. It just doesn't look that fun. I didn't want to put it that way, but it does seem like a thinker. It's, I don't know. They made the math complicated or something. Though I love how you can one-shot the Dapper Slime boss here in Act 1 most of the time. It seems anyway. But it's confusing. I like a lot of the new relics. I can't remember the name of them though. It's kind of fun. That's what I'm hoping for. My hope for the Watcher is that it's a lot like the Defect for me, in that the Defect felt really intimidating when I first started playing the Defect. It was just so different from the Ironclad and the Silent. And, you know, I played the Defect when it first came out some time ago. I don't even know when that was now. And suddenly you're dealing with orbs, and, you know, the math is way different, and like the RNG and lightning orbs and stuff. I'm still learning on that character. Enter Calm, go Infinite. What I've learned is like enter Wrath, kill or be killed. There's two options. There's no coming down from that point. Speaking of the Dapper Slime, there he is. He's our first boss here. And I think the Silent struggles the most against this boss of all of them. I feel like I get this boss disproportionately when I play the Silent, but my own little anecdotal maybe truth. We have a chance to snipe an elite here. We have to go through a dead node in a shop, however, which I don't really like doing. Be able to pick up, ideally we pick up like a dash here, and then that could propel us through our flaming elite. That'd be nice. Ugh. Coffee cup is always empty. Well, to continue on with Saturday morning coffee, I have to take another quick 30 seconds to fill my cup, get my brain ready. I think we are going to do enemies have 1 HP and probably start down here. We'll go for the snipe, see how it goes. I'll be right back. All right, friends. Sorry for the delay. Take a flying knee. Girl at a desk, hello. You as well. Welcome. It's good timing. We're just starting our next run. If you just got here. Yeah, you just unfortunately missed a nice heart kill on the Ironclad though. It's a classic corruption style thing. Swanee, thank you very much for the follow. That one I heard. I don't know how I didn't hear the other ones. Okay. So my concern is that this might end up being a dead node. We're looking for like a... Oh, that is so sad. Alright, so we don't get Paper Crane this run. Depression. I was hoping to get a dash here. Something like that. No such luck. However, I think we see well-laid plans, and we have to take well-laid plans. Now, it's not the best, power card as we go along this kind of 3 elite path. It is something that we absolutely need to have, especially going into something like the Slime Lord fight. So we'll take it now. Riddle with Holes, I'm really not a fan of. It's nice to play with our Strength Potion, but it's one of the weaker 2-attack... 2-cost attack cards, I suppose. It is a highly subjective thing, what is an Ascension 20 win? Is it just killing the bosses, or is it killing the hearts? I guess that's up to us. Also, not great choices. We need attacks, though, this early on. We've only picked up the Flying Knee, so I guess it's Bane? I don't want to take the Blade Dance. Oh. I don't want to take the Blade Dance. Because of Gremlin Knob. We always take the face. That's a good face. Got the Serpent Head. Whenever you enter an event room, gain 50 gold. That's a win. This event is kind of interesting. There's a few masks that, like, I don't know, they're not all that good. And the downside of, like, I forget which one it is. Maybe this one that gives you weak at the start of a combat. That one is especially devastating. Yikes. Quick slash. Maybe Quick Slash Flying Knee will be enough to get us through this fight with the Strength Potion. Could try to draw through to our well-laid plans. So we'll have to open up here. It's not too bad. And I think I will use my strength potion. Don't have an upgraded neutralize or anything really. So our ability to mitigate damage is going to be mostly maintained by getting out of this fight as soon as possible. Huh. Survivor. Yeah, the strength potion was absolutely the right call. If we hadn't, I'm not certain we would have gotten out of this. Well, maybe at all. We'd be at -2 strength already, and our ability to do damage, let alone mitigate it, would be entirely gone here in a second, because I don't think we ever do 30 damage here, right? Not going to bother doing math. Could have it next turn. Not too bad. We get a mummified hand for our troubles. With well-laid plans, that's a pretty good start. And I think I like a Predator here a lot as we're looking at our next few elites. Maybe we're fine with the Ghost in a Jar. So this is kind of an interesting choice. You'll see that Quick Slash is one of the few silent cards early on. There's a couple, but it's one of the few early on silent cards that upgrade for +4 damage. So that's +4 damage for 1 energy versus the Predator, which is +5 damage for 2 energy, is 2.5 damage per energy. I think rest. Fine. It's fine. This almost brings it in line with the Predator, which is interesting. I want this. +10 max HP. Devastating. Oh my. Well, you might be right about the whole rest thing. That was a particularly good turn, but we'll see. You just missed the breakpoint on Predator. That's too bad. Buff knob. See, I was not worried about the Gremlin knob with the upgraded Quick Slash and Ghost in a Jar. I think we would have been fine. Probably. This is actually the fight that I was most worried about. And I felt good about this fight because we have well-laid plans. Really. Do not make me Ghost in a Jar for 4 HP. Thank you. Bottled Flame. Tools of the Trade isn't so bad since we have the Mummified Hand. I don't usually take it. I'm not a huge fan of Tools of the Trade. It is extra draw, and it's almost for free. We happen to upgrade it, which I don't think we'll try to do. It just reduces the cost of the cards in our hand by 1. Pretty good. At current, it pays for itself, which I like. Bottled Flame, always start with a card in our hand. I really don't know if I like any of these. Maybe you could argue Quick Slash. 12 plus Cycle is pretty good. Always start with it feels a little weak. And Predator's usually going to be too expensive. We'll see how this goes. We may have to dodge our elite, but we're going to have so much money going into our shop here. So this is a 24 gold, because we just gained 50, so we can pay effectively 24 gold for a relic. All right, and then we die. Good run. This is an F. This is absolutely an F. So we block for 13, and we can do 11. We don't even have a third skill to proc Letter Opener. We're going to be made weakened next turn, too. Predator Ghost, yeah. I think we do. That's too bad. This is at best 9. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. We are at 6, which we can deal with. Z. Now all we need is like a waffle. Taking Catalyst without any poison is my signature move. That is trademarked FirstDane strategy. We'll just do the deadly though. Oh my. Don't worry. We're not that crazy. We're not that crazy. So we have options. I think we take the Noxious Fumes. The other option is Blood Vial, which I actually like a lot on the Silent since we have no innate healing. like Apotheosis. I think the long-term effect of Noxious Fumes is just too good. Fumes remove is also what I was thinking. It's either that, or I may end up taking the speed potion to help us through our next fight, since we're on 3 HP, and you just never know, this late in the act. Can we do both? We do both. Still too early. Absolutely get rid of a strike, easy, and I'm taking the speed potion. Yeah, I don't know if this was the fight that I was necessarily worried about, but it's a good example of where we may need a speed potion just to make it through. Really want to kill the acid slime first if we can. We probably make it through the next few turns while being made weak and vulnerable. If it was frail, it would be something different, but we have well-laid plans in our opening hand with Survivor. Yeah, if the Fungi Beast doesn't attack next turn, that would be ideal. We have 27 in hand. No, we can't play both of those. I mean, we're fine. It's just how's the best direction to go here? Slime? Oh. I like the draw, though. Let's maybe get lucky with well-laid plans. $13, you say? Say no problem. It didn't really matter if the well-laid plans really hit or not, right? We have 16. We have 14 plus more than 16 in hand. Ocean. Oh, there's our dash, just a little bit too late. I think I'll still take it, though. We want it for... it's pretty good on the second act elites. It can kill... Sometimes if you upgrade it, it can kill the Gremlin Leader guys. It'd be pretty good there. I like Dash early in Act 1 to deal with it. Dash absolutely decimates all the Act 1 elites. So I like it that early, I guess is my point. I like our potions here. Oh, this is how we die. This is how you want me to go out, huh? My coffee down. Hold on. So our defensive draws are not particularly good here, so that's why I'm thinking about Tools of the Trade over Flying Knee, but I think I'm just going to do the Flying Knee. If we happen to draw Predator or Quick Slash, I want the 4 energy. Oh my. Do this first. Okay. Deflect, Sneaky Strike, and Riddle with Holes. Guess we'll do a Deflect. I don't think Deflect is very good against the Slime Lord fight. Oh. But we'll see. We could very easily die on this fight. we didn't get our well-laid plans here. Okay, so we have to pop in. Question is, can we? It would have to be a very lucky attack potion draw, because we never block all of this. Yeah, even if we speed potion on the defend, it does not do enough for us. We have no way to draw, so the defend is useless. I'm going to discard the defend in the hopes that the well-laid plans, we can make it hit Predator, actually. That doesn't matter. Speed weak. Is that enough? I guess I can think about, take a little bit more time and think about if we ever actually pop him here, which I don't think we do. It has to come down to attack potion. If we weaken him, it's minus, what, 25%? That's then 8 or 9 damage. I think I forget the exact breakpoint. 29 damage or something like that if it's 29 or 28. We do live. We do live with the defend. Just barely, though. Otherwise, we're doing 15, 20, 26. So we would have to pull... Oh, no. 6. 29. We have it, right? We got him. Yeah, 30, 32? You. It's still too early for me. 26, 29. We'd have to pull 3 damage. We don't want to split it 75. We also don't want to be on like 4 HP after the split though, because then we almost certainly die. We have no AoE. Don't have Noxious down. I think we go for the kill, or the pop. I don't think we got him if we do. All right, I think, okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. $28. That's not good. It's pretty bad. We'll see. We need something amazing from our attack potion here. I mean, pretty amazing. Hey, wait a second. It's not amazing? Oh, I should not have used our survivor there. It's better, but the thing is we lack the AoE. There we go, now we die. I was gonna say, we lack the AoE. Having these both attack for 30 here was a death sentence, almost no matter what. We had to pull dash, something. GG on the silent. That's too bad. I think the silent more than anything struggles on that boss. Any of the other ones, I think we were fine. Picking up the noxious fumes like guarantees the Guardian and the Hexaghost fight, which we just didn't get. The Guardian is our boss this time, though. If you think about it, though, if we had split we had split the slime boss and used the attack potion, we could have survived. We could have survived that turn. I don't know if we would have ended up winning the run, or at least the act. But still, I think that may have been a better path for us. You have better paths. This is not amazing. We do have one single 3 elite path with 2 campfires at the very end, so I don't think we'll do that. Probably stick to the left here. We've got 4 combats into hopefully an upgrade. Then 2 elites in a row and 2 more campfires. No shop this floor or act, unless we get one in an event. Our options are bad. We have enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP, which I did not notice before. Potentially snipe our flaming elite and get nothing after that. Random rare card, transform 2 cards for max HP, or a boss relic swap. I think these are bad. It's either rare card or we just kind of meme it up a little bit and do a boss relic swap. That. Oh, no. Baylor. Help me. He's gone. Dang it. Alright, well, it was fun. We traded in the cracked core for a runic dome. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer see enemy intents. Isn't bad. This isn't bad if we can get some kind of like frost orb thing going on where we just gain infinite block and it doesn't really matter what the enemies are doing because we're blocking. Then it's fine. But I think the runic dome disproportionately requires so much game knowledge to even be feasible, and even then there's randomness in the attacks. Not a fan. Not a fan. It's 19, we have 18. Ouch. Add a card. Steam barrier feels okay. It's too early for stack. I'll just do the steam barrier. Play block cards because who knows? Fix. Stop. Swift Potion. White Noise, Compile Driver, or Blizzard. Blizzard goes along with what we want, but certainly not what we have. That is very true. 4 energy this early in the game. You just play your hand and it kind of is what it is. On 4 energy. That does make things slightly different. That's true. I love any of these. White Noise is a little bit memey. Kind of the meme card. And I think we need the Compile Driver just to attack early on. Even though we have no orbs to actually draw with. Yikes. Help. Please send help. Oh. Compile Driver, Fusion, or Turbo. Puts us on 5 energy. Not very good. I don't know, maybe with the compile driver we can do something with it, but I don't feel like we've been given the tools to have the most amazing run ever. Let's draw something amazing. Wasn't so bad. I agree. Like, second compile driver was okay. The first one has kind of failed to. I don't know if it's drawn us any cards yet. It will. We're just not quite there. No powers for heat sinks. Beam cell may actually allow us to kill an elite. Barrage is also pretty okay. I like the beam cell. We just have no way to really deal damage yet. Barrage is a way. Let's try this. We will pick up something nice. Yeah, this is. I think you were originally right. Like, we could have made Runic Dome work in Act 1 just because a lot of the fights, like the Sentry fights, the Lagavulin fight, the Gremlin Knob fight, like those are all not really even RNG based at Ascension 20. We know what they're doing. But we can't really do anything about it with this stuff. We are not hitting a shop on this act, probably. So I'm going to take the heal and just do an upgrade. Play a beam cell. Helps us out the most. That's good. We got a fire potion. Maybe I should have taken the combat there, actually, in hindsight. Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. Have to do one skill here. Oh my goodness, we got the calipers. Okay, it could happen. It could happen. This way. Let's do campfire, elite campfire. This is Old Meg is good. It's early enough. Breakpoint here, 34. Wait. If we can pick up a few more potions. A. Oh, and a loop. And a self-repair. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's happening. It's happening. What am I gonna say? Oh, pick up a few more potions. I would feel better about this elite fight coming up. Swanee07 with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting about Slay the Spire with me this morning, too. Gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt. How much damage does this guy? I think about this. +5 strength. We have to dual cast. We have the kill. Let's just block. We don't need the zap. I can't remember if that was 15 or 18. And the chill. Hey, it's happening. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. We're fine. We just need like a defrag. We'll upgrade the defrag. And that's it. Then we got it. Maybe some orb slots. Rainbow. Oh, well, rainbow on 4/5 energy is actually a lot better. I like the chill. I don't know. I'm playing a little bit passively with the runic dome. I just see frost orb things and I want frost orb things, especially with the calipers. I just feel like if we can proc the calipers, we're fine. We're so good. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. There were 2 breakpoints there. I don't know. So we're either fighting the Lagavulin or the sentries. So in that instance, I think we're good just upgrading here. Let's do loop. We'll do loop, and then get a frost orb in front, and the rest is the rest. We're good from there. A bad turn for him to wake up. He didn't get any damage in. We've got orbs. I think for me, we may zap dual cast here. Was this a potion? It might have been. I think we might use it here. Oh no, we have beam cell now. So he's hitting for 20. The loop value right now. Pick up an ancient tea set for our troubles, as well as an explosive potion. Need to rebound anything. I don't think so. Do we beat the Guardian, though? It's the real question. With any amount of focus, I think the Guardian fight would be super, super easy. I think we'll try it. It's upgraded. 12 damage for, whoa, my goodness. Trade 5 HP for a Duvu doll or +1 strength for the rest of the run. It is something. We'll cast. Sure. Gets our Frost Orb in front. Yeah, I like that. The big hit turn. Block it all. this, 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 this. So this is what? This is 12 damage? All right. That's right. 10? Oh, 10 damage. So this is 16. I'd like to get our Frost Orb in front again. If we can. Yes. Fusion. Bolts. And I don't want a lightning orb here, yeah. Yeah, this is it's perfect. Perfect. A little bit of block coming around too. We're still okay. We have, you know, at most we have an explosive potion to get us out of a pinch here. Yeah, I'm not willing to lose the Loop Frost Orb for the zap. Are drying. I feel like we're lacking quite a lot of defense here. If 20 is hitting for 16, we can hit him for just one more card. Keep him vulnerable for next turn. There's a non-zero chance that we kill him here, I think. Maybe I should have rebounded the Cold Snap, actually. Oh, wait, are we dead? Hold on. This is 5, 7, 8, 9. We're on 20. Exactly dead? We have to evoke. No, we have to evoke. I think he's hitting for 20 damage right now. Is that right, or is it more than that? We're not dead. Turn is terrible. He's not hitting us, so I have my explosive potion, but I'm gonna be greedy and hang on to it. Okay, not even close. We have an upgraded Meteor Strike, Creative AI, and a Rainbow. Another chance at Rainbow. Is this the daily? It is not the daily. It's just a regular old run. We did a boss relic swap to start the run, though, and ended up with the Runic Dome. Really on purpose. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Find me. Yeah. So we started with the Runic Dome, to much dismay on my part. And I said at the beginning, maybe if we can turn this into a Frost Orb block heavy run, it could turn into something nice and special, and it won't really matter what our enemy is doing because we're blocking, and that's all that matters. And then we picked up calipers right after that from our first elite, I think. And after we picked up calipers, we happened upon Loop Chill Cold Snap. So we're on our way to that thing, that Frost Orb thing that we're trying to do. The rest that we've picked up, and now the run really starts. I agree. I'm deciding between Creative AI and Rainbow right now. Creative AI, if we can pick up some stuff, Mummified Hand, etc., can be a run-winning card on its own. We don't need to pick up cards because Creative AI will give us the tools necessary to win. Rainbow is good. We're already on 4 energy, so I think I'm going to take the Creative AI. Reduces to 2, which is great. We already have the fusion in our deck as well, so energy isn't really a problem. In other words, Creative AI is playable at this point in the game. You think Rainbow still? I think Creative AI. I'm going to try it out. Then I'm going to ditch our Fear Potion for Swift. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to talk about this. We take Inserter. It is what it is. You've played the Defect before, and you see Black Star or Inserter, you just take Inserter. Don't overcomplicate it. It's a beautiful thing when it all lines up. Now, what this deck lacks in particular is area of effect damage. And Act 2 is all about the area of effect damage elites. We do have the Book of Stabbing, which is a spooky thing in and of itself, but I think the slavers are currently my biggest fear. We don't really have a means to kill the slavers. I'm going to start along this path here. Once we hit this fork, I'm going to decide between either 3 elite path with some nice campfires along the way, or we'll go to the right and pick an additional campfire. 1, 2, no, same amount of campfires, 1 less elite. I don't think we go for the flaming elite unless we pick up something really special. We did not run into a shop in the first act, so we'll be looking to spend. We don't know if the Chosen is actually applying the Hex debuff right now. There's a chance. So I'm going to block just in case it's an attack. Not good. So this is guaranteed to be an attack, and it is the big attack, I believe. So the Chosen has basically 2, it flops back and forth between 2 different sets. It's either like a big attack or multi-attack, or it's a debuff, small multi-attack type of phase. So this, I think this has to be the big attack, and we have 2 block. Not much better. Yikes. Oh, we got so lucky this fight with the debuffs. Or did we? Really don't want to use our explosive potion here. We're not vulnerable, so I mean, how bad can it be? Okay, well, we have a choice of Streamline or Ball Lightning. It feels very late for Ball Lightning, but it's an orb, and we have Inserter, so I think I'm gonna take it. Otherwise, it was Streamline. We're lacking the big attacks, and Streamline also helps against these elite fights. It can usually one-shot the Gremlin Leader minions helps against the slavers. It's like almost half the HP of a slaver. Not quite, but it's close. What's our boss? Automaton? I'm doing well. Almost talked myself out of it. Got some good stuff. It's normally a second win condition. Sorry, I didn't see your message a minute ago. Yeah. I mean, I think we just needed something that was going to allow us to scale. And creative AI gives us the scaling in lieu of not having focus right now. So we have a lot of pieces, and honestly, if we can pick up, a couple defrags or some focus or something like that, like a data disk, even like one focus would really change the course of this run. And then have creative AI in our back pocket, kind of like you're mentioning, it would be close to guaranteeing the run. Not quite, but close. So I really like the cool-headed here. Really like to go for the eyes, and we may just need the sweeping beam for the cycle, as well as the AoE damage that I was talking about earlier. So a lot of really good cards that we're going to be picking up here. Runner-ups being like Static Discharge, which would be great if we weren't trying to do this Calipers block thing. And we don't have anything to mirror. Loop is actually an interesting mirror. I don't think it's 213 gold for a loop. Does not seem like a good value assessment to me. Though having 2 loops is pretty exceptional. Let me see where we end up here. Go for the eyes, of course, is much worse now that we can't see what the enemies are doing. But I think it's also one of the few ways that the defect has to remove the artifact from the heart. We have Beam Cell as well, but go for these eyes is also very good. 2 creative AIs, it's too much. Even on 4 energy, we would like never be able to play all that. I don't think. I'm actually thinking about the mirror loop combo. Oh yeah, if we had Mummified Hand, that was the call here for sure. No question. Okay, now we're just gonna do this. We'll begrudgingly take the sweeping beam and remove a strike. I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, the strikes are just dead cards at this point. We have so many other good things that we want to play. Let's see. Like 2 more floors. Take a power potion. Oh my. Abandoned temple, you find a giant book. Open, riddled with cryptic writings. I don't think we do this. Like, Niles is fine. Necronomicon is always going to be dead. If we had taken the streamline, that would be pretty good. I think I'm going to leave. I like the self-repair, but I love the glacier. Glacier's just too good to pass up, especially now that we have ways to gain orb slots. Yeah, I know. No. I'm addicted to the calipers. I want the calipers dream to be realized so badly. That is like my favorite defect build of all time, is focus frost orbs, orb slots, and with the little calipers. Like, you don't even really need the calipers at that point, but it's so good. You're just a god. Nothing can even touch you at that point. Go here. Spooky birds. This fight could go really bad. Please. Oh. So good. Okay, so this one buffed, so I think it's guaranteed to be attacking. And it's vulnerable, so we do 9 plus 6, so we kill it really easily. Rebound. Raw. Raw. So sorry, Loop. I think we take a lot of damage here. I may have messed that up. Oh, we got so lucky. Okay, so this one buffed, this one attacked. So this one is, I think, guaranteed to be attacking, but if there's anything we can really do about it. Let's just work on this one, I guess. Warp slots. Hey, there's our chill. Draw first. Big attack from the back one. I think, yeah. There's a really good chance we're getting hit hard here, so block what we can. It was 15 from the back one. And we got it. It took a little bit longer to scale up than I would have liked, but here we are. Yeah, honestly, like, even a data disk, one focus changes everything with this run. It is just that good. Might come with, you know, honestly, we've had a really hard time even playing Creative Eye, which I'm kind of surprised by. I don't know if I've even played it yet. All right, I think I'm gonna take the coward's path. I just don't know. Spooked. So spooked. This is the exact... Yes. Okay. I feel good. I feel good about my decision now. I did manage to pick up an orb slot right at the start of the fight, though. I'm going to hang on to both my potions in the hope that we can use them against the second elite here. I guess this turn kind of plays itself. Ooh. Bias, you say? Does feel a little early for the bias cognition, considering how slowly we kill these elites. So 4 turns, we'd have to do 150 damage. We can maybe get there. I'm gonna try it. And then we can kind of focus on... Oops, I totally messed that up. Whoops. It's too slow. Okay. So we're at 1 focus now. We're very close to winning the fight. I think we have it. Right, this is 8-16. Should have it. Buffer. Nice. Oh, never mind. We just have the kill. Alright, that wasn't so bad. We got a tiny chest for our troubles, and a reinforced body. Tiny chest says, upon picking up, gain 30 gold, 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. No. I think apparitions are good. I really don't like them going into the Guardian fight though, because it has so many off turns. If I had Toxic Egg here instead of Molten Egg, I would probably take this. But I just feel like they're going to go to waste, and they make us susceptible to getting one shot by Hyper Beam. Need to up it to 2 energy. I was thinking the same. So it's either that or the reinforced body, since I think the reinforced body energy block will carry over quite a lot of the time and allow us to proc calipers, and if we have frost orbs up, hopefully grow from that. We'll see. But I am going to do the creative AI on 2, so we can basically always play it. An upgraded Sunder is pretty good. Yes. Okay. Maybe I want to save the power potion for the Guardian. See what we draw here. Sure. First. We do take a lot of damage here, and it's kind of a question of if we're made vulnerable to help get us through the fight, and how do we actually kill them? We can get this slaver back here in range of Sunder that we just picked up, but drawing to Sunder is it's like a 1 in 4 chance. I think we don't have any other draw in here. Now we have Compile, I guess, and Cool-Headed. I'm gonna call it 1 in 4. Not good odds. At best 1 in 3 to actually kill this last slaver next turn. Maybe we come into some other combination of stuff. Yeah, this turn is usually like, what, 30 to 40 damage? I guess it's like, what do you pull from the power potion that helps you do better on this turn than you would without it? I think I want the power potion for the Guardian. So that is the choice. And we get hurt here. Honestly, 13 wasn't so bad. And we did pull Sunder somehow, some way, without being made vulnerable to. Oh, I totally messed that turn up. We were weak, so we didn't get the energy back from Sunder. We gotta slow it down. We lost all that energy. Okay, I mean, that wasn't so bad. I think we did end up taking some extra damage there. Okay. From messing up the Sunder turn. But all in all, I mean, it wasn't all that bad. Barrage is very good here. So we have scaling with our orb slots and a lot of ways to fill those orb slots. So this is going to be 1 energy, 6 damage for a ton of total damage after all those orbs are calculated in. That's a very good scaling card that we were missing. Man, this is brutal. Okay. We may have to use our Swift Potion. I think between the Power Potion and Swift Potion, we should be good on the Guardian fight, so I'd really like to not use them. Though if the Shelled Parasite and Fungi Beast are both attacking us this turn, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of like 30 damage without being vulnerable. So we have to draw. We probably still take damage here. Yeah. Wow. We are frail? Stop. So I don't want to kill the Fungi Beast, because we can just sunder it. Please? Can't just sunder it, because then we just die to the shelled... Are we dead to the Shelled Parasite regardless? I feel like we are. Where's our block? Yeah, I think we have to Power Potion. The bias? It's like, this is a terrible floor fight for us. I remember how much this guy does. Yeah, we have to kill this guy. I think the Fungi Beast is buffing this turn, so we don't have to kill it, but I mean, we have to kill it, so I don't know. And I don't think I want Barrage in my hand next turn. Let's do that. Okay, we're good. Frost Orbs, please. Unfortunately, now we're on a timer, while lacking quite a lot of damage here. Oh, calendar. Good point. Oh, there's 52. We do need to do a little bit of damage. Wow, that was bad. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just going to remove a strike here. Capacitor's interesting, though I think we're good enough. Yeah, I think the way how slow the fights have been going, Inserter is good enough for us now. I think I'd rather never draw one of these strikes again. A Core Surge. Could probably do some things with Core Surge. Not currently, but it's good. It's upgraded. It's 15 damage. Bam, calipers. Already doing work. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the reasons why I took it. We've seen so many bias cognitions, which isn't, it's not good, you know, a probability mindset to be in. Like, oh, we've seen a lot of bias cognition, we should take Core Surge. It's not the way that works, but you want to believe. They're probably stealing our creative AI here. Don't need to rebound a defend. Nice, we actually picked the right one. This is 7 times 4, not quite enough. So we gain 3 orbs. Have to do this before we... Oh, I'll gain 2 orbs. I wanted to... Yeah, I was supposed to chill first. No, it wouldn't have mattered. We couldn't get a Frost Orb in front regardless. Sinks is fine. I guess we can find out if it's attacking. It's not. We're totally safe this turn. Oh. Oh no, this thing has our bias. Or Core Surge. If we kill it, gain the artifact, bias cog, you love to see it. The dream. Do we live? Oof. It's fine. Sure, we're buffering no matter what. We ball lightning cold snap here. Probably better. Yeah. We get the Frost Orb in front. Now we just, like, you know, kick back, wait for Barrage to come around. I think we're just fine. Sure. just more block. Dude, we're good. 1. See, now it's all about the barrage. All this damage. Oh, good. Delicious. An ancient potion for our troubles, some monies, choice of stuff. Meteor Strike is like just out of reach for us. But we have the Sunder to kind of fill this big damage, big attack hole that we're kind of missing. A reboot's interesting. Machine learning is just good. Again, pretty slow to set up, though. I think we're suffering from a lack of draw. Machine learning. My issue with it is mostly that it's slow. And it's a power, so we have creative AI to kind of fill that hole already. I think I'm going to do the reboot. Oh. Okay. Interesting choices. I'm going to take a quick second to fill my cup again. Right back. Just a quick heads up to everybody. I am probably going to have to head out here in like 20 minutes or so, so I don't think I'll be able to make it to the end of this run unless it fails horribly, which I am not going to try to do. But I should be back this evening to finish up this run and do more. So, not leaving yet. Soon. Okay. Our choices for our troubles. Got a runic pyramid, philosopher's stone, or a white beast statue. What do we get from our first boss? Inserter. These kinds of defense-based decks, I really like getting the runic pyramid a lot. And time our stack really well, our reinforced body really well. I just like it as a card. The downside to Runic Pyramid in these types of situations is that you have creative AI, which then inevitably fills your hand with stuff that you have to get rid of somehow, which can be difficult sometimes on just 4 energy. Since you're drawing 5 cards plus creative AI, 6 cards per turn, you're on 4 energy. It's, you know, math and stuff. That said, I love it. I love Runic Pyramid. It's one of my favorite relics in the game. Our first boss of Act 3. Public enemy number 1, Flava Flav. Ooh. It's going to go along this right-hand path. And I saw that we have 83 gold, and I don't really want to get bottlenecked into this shop here. And I also don't want to go through 5 combats into an elite. So I'm going to look elsewhere. Of our 3 elites on this act, I would say that we might struggle a lot against the giant head. Our scaling is largely in Barrage and Creative AI right now. So dealing with all that HP is going to be difficult unless we can get to a point where we have a core surge bias situation, get some focus, get some frost orbs, and we can just basically outscale the giant head. It's quite possible. And also note that because we have none of our key pieces, we're bottlenecked into this as our last fight of the act before the boss. So, but we're lacking a lot of relics here. And the relics that we have are okay. I mean, we have some really good ones in Calipers and Inserter. I like Runic Pyramid. However, we also have some okay ones in like Tiny Chest and Dreamcatcher, which is like D tier relic. So we'll see. This is awful. Sure. Please don't attack. Good. Oh yeah, Runic Pyramid. Already forgot. Runic Pyramid here is very bad. Okay. Frost orbs are good. I think Fusion is actually going to help us quite a lot in the Runic Pyramid situation we find ourselves in. Oh. We do reboot here. Please don't attack me. That's okay too. Maybe our goal is to, yeah, get this one within Sunder range and then Sunder it like next turn. Also, again, hope that they're not attacking. Nice. Now it's just a matter of finding a way to block 13 damage before we attack. I guess we just take the 3. So we're blocking for only 8 right now. I think we do that. Also haven't found our loop yet. Oh, stone calendar. And I just wait for calendar. Exactly. Because I forgot about it. That's the honest truth. Remove a card, please get rid of these strikes. That is a good get for us. I think the Essence of Steel Potion has some pretty good value for us. In that if we can generate enough block to proc the Calipers, it's really going to push it over the edge there. To the point where we can just keep gaining block off of it. It'll just stack for us. Well, we kind of work up to this Frost Orb thing, and we're still really suffering from lack of focus. If we had just a little bit more focus, this would be enough, basically, for this fight. Do we ever barrage here? Barrage for 28. Okay. It's okay. We're close. Counts as a kill, right? Okay. You never know on these guys because like cards like feed or whatever do not proc on them like you kind of want it to. Unless it's the last one that dies. This guy. This guy. We're getting a little bit lucky with these rotations. Just a little bit. Calendar, please. I'll never forget you again. Get me out of here. Is 16, 26. We're like, oh no, we got it. There we go. Hologram Melter Turbo. An upgraded hologram could be excellent for us. For stack, reinforced body, pull back a lot of our big heavy hitting block cards for exactly when we need them. I think I feel like Dagger does count as a kill. Remember, I feel like I had this recently where I had Ritual Dagger plus Exhume, and I like Ritual Dagger, Exhumed, Ritual Dagger, and it's stacked multiple times. Oh, no. It must not, because otherwise you could farm that. I don't know. It may or may not. I also love the beta art for Melter. So good. This is slightly spooky right before an elite. I may use our Essence of Steel potion here, just to kind of guarantee that we don't take any damage here. And hang on to our Barrage for a little bit longer. I think Barrage plus Stone Calendars are kill condition here. That's exactly why we took Hologram. Maybe just reinforced body here. Creative AI has me a little bit scared. We'll try it. We have Reboot in hand, worst case scenario. Electro does not. He's not attacking. Okay. Can we stack any block and dump some junk from our hands? Let me think about if we can. This is 2 orbs. I want to get another frost. I basically want to cycle this through. Though I'm liking our plasma orb, actually. Or surge. Stack. No. I like our next turn. Otherwise, I might have. Machine learning is junk. I think we do this. Well, it's junk for us, I guess. I don't mean to disrespect the machine learning too much. It's good. It's not for us right now. Oh my god. So much damage. So desperately need some focus. Draw first, I guess. Let me think about barrage. So this is 14. 7 times 7. So we got not enough. Not even close. Still think you have to play it. So we've got 9 extra damage coming in. Do 19. I just do a reboot. That is the dream. Making him weak might have been. Oh my! He almost died. That was unexpected. Okay, well, there's the blizzard we need to scale. So I don't know how we survive this, but oh, we're super dead. We're dead on turn 1. Yeah. Oh, GG. So close. I really think like one single focus, just the data disk, would have been enough. That was it. One single focus. A single defrag. We didn't get a single defrag from creative AI either. Unfortunate. We did get a few bias cogs. Or yeah. And in the instances that we did pick up bias cognition, we won. And we scaled out of control. Had all the pieces necessary, except for that one. Well, that's all right. All right, friends. Well, I had said a few minutes ago that I was like, I got 20 minutes left. I hope you know I didn't try to die there. I hope everyone is perfectly clear. I was sucked. It was that last hit from the Maw, which was out of control. We had a fair amount of block up, but we still took somewhere in the neighborhood of what, 50 to 70 damage? Admittedly, the fight went on for too long, but what was I supposed to do? All right, friends, I'm going to take off. Like I said earlier, I will be back this evening. Be playing some more Slay the Spire, I think, tonight. Unless I have some friends around, in which case we'll maybe do some multiplayer things, or who knows. We'll just have some fun tonight. It is Saturday after all. Supposed to get defrag in Act 1. Yeah. All in all, I think, you know, for a Runic Dome run, that went okay. That was not bad. And you made a good point, 20, that like having 4 energy in Act 1, it doesn't really matter if you have Runic Dome because you're just playing your cards anyway. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Thank you very much for the follow here at the end. Yeah, so I'll be back tonight. Best way to know when I go live, of course, is to follow the stream. Till tonight. See you guys later. Bye. And a special thanks to Swanee for the sub, of course. I don't get a lot of subs, so I forget. See you guys later.